Sagittarius, hi. So this is going to be a reading for mid-October 2024. And I'll do the reading for you and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Oh man, Blue is such a character. He's got, in this room, he's got a bed behind the camera there on the floor. And he goes and sleeps. He puts all of his body on the floor and his head on the bed. That's his corner in this room. Interesting character there. All right, the overall energy for the reading, the Seven of Cups. You might be looking into some choices, some options you have for something. Let's see. Okay. Starting off the reading, you get the Ten of Swords crossed by the Four of Pentacles. You're really wanting to cut something off, to be done with something. So it's no wonder that, okay, well, you know, you're ending this, where are you going next? And then options, you could go there, you could do that, you could do that. In your focus, the Five of Wands, there's conflict here though. Now I'm not sure if this is inner conflict because you can't make up your mind about something, or if it's just conflict around you, you know, energy's coming in and just kind of being in the way a little bit, or trying to interfere with your direction here. In the recent past, the King of Swords, that's a lot of determination that's showing up. I'm guessing for cutting this off, whatever this is in your strength, the Five of Pentacles, there's again an energy of separating yourself from something or someone, I don't know. In the immediate future, the Page of Swords, you're starting to move slowly but surely out of this conflict with a little more clarity. Supporting this reading, the Four of Swords, I feel like you're not in a rush to go anywhere, to do anything drastic, to, you know, it's just a matter of establishing the direction that you want to take from this point on. The energy that surrounds you, and you may not be aware of it, you're actually in the middle of your own manifestation about something, so that you closing something off is actually part of your manifestation, or is part of you cleaning up the way so that your manifestation can come through. In your hopes and fears, the King of Cups, you're feeling good about your decisions here and about what you're doing and where you're going and, you know, things like that. For the potential outcome, the Eight of Pentacles, you're working on something there. Now, I'm not sure if you're starting off something new that you're working on, or is it something that's already kind of ongoing and you're kind of focusing a lot on that. Let's see, let's clarify. Let me do the Seven of Cups. The Five of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles. You feel really good about, okay, so again, there's the sadness of closing something off, which comes with it. No matter if this something was good or bad in your life, doesn't matter. There's still going to be a little bit of sadness tied up to it. But there's also the excitement and the, oh my God, it's fresh, it's new. You know, I'm starting something brand new here. At least in contrast with what you're ending. So it's that whole, you know, endings bring in new beginnings kind of an aspect to things. So there seems to be excitement about it, the new especially. Ten of Swords, you get the Seven of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, the Hangman. Yeah, whatever you're ending here, it's something that has been working up until this point, and then it's stagnated. Like you would see no other growth from that. So it only makes sense that you're cutting this off and or redirecting it altogether. So it's not necessarily, oh, definitely out the door. It's kind of like we need to change directions here, you know, completely, whatever that means. So because you're recognizing that that's it. That's the potential for that. It reached its potential. There's no more growth out of that. So it's like, okay, well, we need to get the hell out of Dodge. Let's do the Four of Pentacles. Queen of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, King of Wands. Huh. There's a... Huh. This almost looks like... I don't know why I'm thinking of that, but this almost looks like Bonnie and Clyde. Like... there's quite the energy here. Is it there with you already? Or is it something you're kind of fantasizing about? I don't know. But you're definitely hanging on to this energy of meant to be kind of a, I don't know, it's looking quite a little odd, but definitely in that direction of like soulmatey. I don't know what this is. It's because I feel like it has nothing to do necessarily with what you're working on there, but it's coming through as you, like, giving you a boost to realize that, hey, I want to grow out of that someplace else potentially. So it's there as a tool, a support mechanism or something. This energy of Bonnie and Clyde, I don't even know what the hell this is. But again, it brings in a vibe of a soulmatey kind of vibe to it. Okay, we'll see if it shows back up. That's interesting. It's almost like knowing that someone has your back or something. You know? Like, not knowing because you just know. You really know. Like, you feel it in your core. I don't know. For the Five of Wands, in your focus, you get the Magician, the Justice card, the Six of Pentacles. You do have some conflict. You do have some energies of something with another energy, whether that's work or a friend or someone around you potentially. There's this energy of things are not balanced there. Things are not clear. So something might have happened at some point between you and this other energy, and it may have been left like that, like ugly, ick, you know? And you're showing me a sense of wanting to correct those energies, to bring them into balance. You don't like how it feels, you know? So it's like, you know, so it doesn't necessarily mean, hey, let's fix things. It means, hey, let me look into that for myself and see what I can do about that. So it's not about tapping the shoulder of the other energy and being like, hey, you and me, we got to fix this. Not necessarily. But from an energetic standpoint, you show me I would feel way better if things were balanced here rather than ew, you know? Okay. So that's where your focus might shift here. Let me do the Five of Pentacles in your strength. The Temperance card, the Emperor, the Four of Pentacles. That's that Four of Pentacles, the Bonnie and Clyde energy again. It is attached to what you're leaving behind. Is it one of those, you know, I have to leave this situation, I have to let you go kind of a deal, but you'll always be with me? I don't know, maybe. Maybe. Is it? Because otherwise, how would they correlate twice already in the reading? I mean, that sense of separation between you and another energy is definitely present. Whether or not it's happening, I don't know. But it comes through with an added bonus of, you know, I'll always be... You'll always be my Clyde to my Bonnie. I fucking don't know. I don't know why it's showing up like that. It's quite annoying, actually. Because I can't see the connection there. But I do see and get a lot of feeling of Bonnie and Clyde, apparently. What'd you do? What'd you do? Not in the criminal aspect of it, the soulmate type of it. You know, the bond. Let me see the Page of Swords. For the Page of Swords, in the immediate future, you get the Four of Cups, the Star, the Hermit. We got a new dog in the neighborhood, and I feel like it's in that backyard over there. They got a pretty weird bark. I haven't figured it out if it's a new dog or... It is a new dog, but I can't tell if they lost a dog or... I don't know. But Blue doesn't know that bark, so every time he hears it, he's like... Anyways, for the Page of Swords, the Four of Cups, the Star, the Hermit. Yeah, you're moving on. You're kind of, you know, slowly but surely, whatever this is, ultimately, because I can't figure it out. You're moving on. You're starting to pick yourself back up and be like, okay, you know, one day at a time, one step at a time, we're doing this. As you're healing, whatever this is. Because that's what you want to do. So you don't just want to walk away from this and it is what it is. I'll heal later, or I'll, like, what healing, you know? No, your intention is I'll keep going, but I'm also looking into myself, you know, through this process. So, okay. Pretty encouraging kind of an energy. Let me do the Four of Swords. Blue, come here. That's your neighbor. You know? I know, you only know the two, and now there's the little kind of one. And then you got the bears there. We gotta go get you to meet the bears, the little bears. Four of Swords in the supportive energies. You get the Nine of Swords, the Seven of Wands, the Two of Cups. There's a lot of commotion there. There's a lot of things that are not yet settled in terms of what you kind of want out of this. Again, I feel like that's the conflict too. Yeah, things are not settled. Yeah, there's the, okay, I'm leaving this. I don't believe it, that it's actually happening. I feel like the energy is quite strong. I'm not sure if it's happening because I'm seeing all of these things that you're going through as this experience is taking place. So until these energies get a little more settled, I don't know if that's actually happening. You know, the whole departing this situation in the way that it's shown up. You're not clear yet. Because one day you would show up as rejecting this completely, like, I don't want this, take this away from me. But then the next day you're really stressed out about rejecting this. So it's not clear here what it is that you want out of the situation. I don't do this usually, but I'll go back to that King of Swords energy in the past because I usually don't clarify that in the monthly. But I'll go back to it because... Blue, get down! Because it's the only energy of clarity that I see. Oh, there it is. Oh, okay. In the reading. So that's why I'm like, okay, let me get back to that. All right, so for the King of Swords, you get the Knight of Swords, the Page of Wands, the Five of Swords. I don't know if you see the descending aspect of clarity there. From the King to the Knight to the Page. And then to the Five of Swords. Quite the deceptive energies at the end of all of that. So you're starting from a clear place where you think you know what it is that you want, what you feel, what you're going to do about the situation. That gets less and less by the day, that sense of clarity, to the point of you potentially telling yourself all sorts of things that may not even be true about the situation. So that's why we're here now. Okay, now I get it. Okay. So there's a little bit of lack of clarity for right now in regards to this. I can see how you feel about it, the whole Bonnie and Clyde aspect of it. But how you want to proceed with it, that's where there's a little bit of a mess. For the Magician and the hidden energies, you get the Six of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles. You want to keep this together, but you want to keep this together as long as it's working in a healthy way. You know? I don't even think this is romantic in all honesty. I think this is maybe someone you're working with. But again, it carries that sense of you got my back, I got yours kind of a deal. But is it that? Because with these energies at play, I don't think you feel it's that. That's what you want it to be. You know, that's what you're manifesting for. That whole sense of, I just want to feel that balance and I just want to feel that trust. It's not here yet. For some reason. Something kind of messed all of that up for now. But I feel like you're working towards getting at least yourself in a place of balance, in a place of clarity over this, because I feel like you lost that at some moment, some point in time. For the King of Cups in your hopes and fears, you get the Lovers, the Two of Swords, the Queen of Cups. Just when I said, I don't think it's romantic, it was all of the, I don't know. I'm still going to leave it as, I don't know what it is. Or what it wants to be, or what you want it to be. I do see quite a strong connection here, though, in how you would feel. But I also see a whole lot of confusion. So it's like, whatever I see here through this reading up to this point is, think of it as I see the energy of the connection of the two of you. And in the middle there's something quite like a dark fog to it. So it's like, what? Like you would look at the connection of this and you would see it for what it is, for the connection of this. And it looks nice. It looks pretty, the bond looks really nice. What is that in the middle there? What's over there? What's happening? This is happening. All of the lack of clarity over this. And for some reason, it's quite strong at this moment in time, the lack of clarity over this. Where you're losing sight of the connection, of the whole of the connection. Getting lost in that dark fog over there. For the Eight of Pentacles in the potential outcome, you get the Seven of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, the Three of Swords. I feel like there is a decision somewhere in there that you're kind of trying to stick with, in the sense of, if not leaving this behind completely, at least creating some distance from this, which is very hard, very painful, but it could be necessary, because as long as you're in this, in the dark fog of this, you're probably not going to see it from that, from that perspective of the bigger picture. So if you go in that direction of at least taking a little bit of distance from this while you try to sort things out, I would go with that. I would support that. Because from inside of these energies, you're probably not going to be able to break them. You would have to take a step back at least. So that's kind of what you're showing me there that you're doing. And you're also showing me that it's pretty goddamn hard to do that. But sometimes it's necessary, Let me see what the universe has. Four of Cups, Knight of Wands, Eight of Wands. Try to hold back. If you feel like you're upset with someone here within the situation, or you feel like, I really feel like I should tell them this and do that, and they did this, and based on that, I feel like I should try to hold back from that. I see you having the tendency to throw in quite the words in there, potentially, at times, I know how that fire goes. I see it right there. I'm a fire sign. I have it in me too, but they're coming from a place of, you're upset about something. You're not clear about something, you're upset. So they're a reaction to something that was said or done. And it's quite passionate, quite fiery. And I'm not sure if in a good way, especially when I see the energy of, I'm quite pissed off here. I never saw anybody being pissed off about something, saying something nice, Maybe you're going to be the exception, but I don't think so, because I see the fire. So the universe is kind of coming in and telling you, be aware of these reactions you may have, especially when you're upset or hurt about something, and try to just not react. Just stand still instead of putting that energy out, I'm just saying. Mystical Journey Oracle. Let's see what you get. You get Afterlife. Ooh, number 20. Divination. Your loved ones who crossed over before you bring you this message. The afterlife is not to be feared. It is full of healing, cleansing, and infinite love. A love beyond what any human can imagine. All those times you have left alone, you have felt alone, insignificant, and helpless were just an illusion. The afterlife card is a reminder that you are truly loved, that you are a powerful being, and your soul is magnificent. It is in death that the soul becomes truly alive and free from pain and misery. You are only ever temporarily affected by physical and emotional pain while you are in a human body. You never really die because you are an eternal being. Imagine what it is like to come here as a light being. You cloak your soul in what feels like many layers of heavy clothing that are confining and restricting. You're grounded by gravity and the low vibrations of earth, and your desires are manifested very slowly. Results from your hard work are often only seen years and years later, if at all, which can be frustrating because as a light being, you're used to manifesting your desires instantly. With practice and patience, you can begin to bring your soul qualities to your life here on earth. Ask yourself what your soul mission on earth is. What did you come here to accomplish? It will be what resonates with you most, and it can be the simplest thing. Action. To help clear the way for your soul's mission, connect with your ancestors and ask for their help in healing any lineage of trauma that has been passed through your bloodline. Start by healing yourself, and as you change and heal, you will also heal your family. In this way, the generations of suffering will stop with you because you are powerful and aware enough to clear any inherited trauma. Pretty powerful stuff, but it does start with you. I was laughing because when I was reading through that and I said the word death, Blue looked at me and then he looked back at the window. So it was pretty funny acknowledging certain things. But yeah, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.